Hello.
Hi. What are you doing here? I was just in the neighborhood. Well, come on in.
I've just got back from school. I am wearing yellow today for sunshine. It is my birthday today.
It's my birthday!
So I have my tea in my Scorpio mug and a slice of birthday cake. And I wanted to come in and check in with what I'm going to do for Nonfiction November. So, as I've said before, don't really like readathons that much, but I am still really enjoying Vic Gothtober actually. Now that I have a massive TBR, it's actually quite nice to choose a selection of books from it. So, I'm enjoying it actually. I'm still reading stuff for Gothtober because that's what I'm still doing, but I actually thought I'll do non-fiction November as well. Like the books I mentioned in this, I probably will still be reading at like Christmas, but I thought I'll do it anyway. So, what am I reading? At the moment, I'm reading The Secret History and enjoying it. I'm also about to start a poetry collection, Neck of the Woods by Amy Woodard. And I'm also about to start this nice edition I've got of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens because I've been reading that in classes for English and it's cute and I'm teaching it with a student, so have a nice edition to bring to class with me. I still need to read these books for Gothtober, so I'm going to be reading these during the week, next week, whenever.
Okay.
Yeah, now on to the books I'm going to read for non-fiction November. First up, I have. Oh, what should I pick first of all? I've already started this, so I'll pick this one first. The Painted Caravan by Basil Ivan Rakowski. A penetration into the secrets of the tarot cards. So I wanted to read this after I read Red Comet by Heather Clark because there's a part where it mentions that Sylvia Plath was reading The Painted Caravan to find out more about tarot cards. So let me show you the dust jacket actually. Yeah, this is it with the dust jacket on. So it's a very odd edition because it's so much bigger than your normal book. But this is a really rare book, actually. Some copies online that I found of this are going for like €300. I didn't pay anywhere near that much money, but it is interesting to think I could now sell this book and make a profit. I wanted to get this book based on tarot cards because I find tarot cards really interesting. Just like symbolically, they're really interesting. And this book is going into the cultures and like the kind of history of why those tarot cards have become the tarot cards that they are. So, yeah, carrying on from Sylvia Plath, actually, I'm going to read A Critical Study of Sylvia Plath by Tim Kendall. I actually read this when I was doing my undergraduate long essay dissertation thing. But I'm going to reread this because I want to familiarise myself with the kind of development of Sylvia Plath's poetry before I go into my Ariel series. So excited to reread this. Next up, I have Natural History, a selection by Pliny the Elder. I actually bought this just for the cover, but in its own right, it's still really interesting because it was like one of the first selections of zoology and it's about art and geography apparently as well. So it's going to be really interesting to read this and see what Pliny the Elder thought an octopus was or how they would have seen the geography of the time. So I'm going to read this and then I'm not sure which biography I'm going to read first. I've had this biography a while, but I want to read this, Virginia Woolf by Hermione Lee. I've wanted to read a biography of Virginia Woolf for a while because Virginia Woolf wrote journals and they've published like series of her journals. So that would be huge amounts of autobiographical writing to read. And I feel like when you're reading somebody's journals day to day, I feel like someone like Virginia Woolf, it probably is going to get a bit boring. And I feel like a good biographer is going to cut to the quick even though there's loads of material. So very, very excited for this. And then I've also got this slim autobiography, which is Marilyn Monroe's My Story with Ben Hecht. And I wanted to read this after I read Mariah Carey's autobiography that she came out with because she said that reading this influenced her I also have Blonde, a big book by Joyce Carol Oates to read, and that is meant to be almost like a biographical novel about Marilyn Monroe. And I don't really know that much about Marilyn Monroe, other than like the general things everybody knows about Marilyn Monroe. So I want to read a bit about Marilyn Monroe in her own words before I go into Blonde by Joyce Carol Oates. Yeah, those are the 5 books I'm going to read for nonfiction November. I probably won't finish the Virginia Woolf biography till December, maybe even January, but I'm going to press ahead anyway.
I'll finish it. I'm a trooper.
You will not stop me.
Beautiful. Thing of deep joy.
I was actually hoping to film and upload my Gwendolyn Riley book review last week, but last week I lost my voice, so I couldn't really do that because you wouldn't have been able to hear me or I would have sounded awful. So stay tuned for my review of My Phantoms. But
enough of me. What about you?
what are you going to read for nonfiction November if you are taking part? Or what are you reading at the moment? Or what are you hoping to read soon? All right, bye.
I gotta go my own way. I gotta go